Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC 163 alongside the Hippo, Anthony Perosh, who just knocked out Vinny Magalhaes in 14 seconds of the very first round. Your last fight, you were knocked out in 7 seconds. Now you come back 14 seconds. Did you ever imagine this?
No, not at all. Like no one likes to be knocked out, especially a short time. But it does feel good to be on the other end of it.
And that fight was a year ago, your fight against Ryan Jimmo. Was it frustrating? I know you had an injury in the wintertime, but was it frustrating to have to sit on that for so long, think about it, and wait to try to rectify the loss?
Yeah, look, as you know, MMA is a very unforgiving sport, and you're only as good as your last fight. And you're right, I was ready to fight again last December in Australia, but I got injured, so I had to wait a little bit longer. But now the wait is over, and I can look for the next fight now.
Speaking of the injury, you severed your toe. It was very John Jones-esque, although you did it a few months before him. How's the toe feeling?
Toes 100%. You know, you have to treat it like a broken bone. Took 2 months for the bone to heal, a month of rehab of bending the joint back in place, and now it's 100%.
When you were game planning for this fight, did you think it would go down like that? Of course, sometimes when you get two jiu-jitsu guys, they'll start off standing, of course, as a fight normally does, but to knock him out that quickly, was that something you envisioned?
I envisioned that it could have been anywhere. Like, I've been working hard on my boxing, and we're working on set up the jab, move left, move right, set up the cross using the jab. So I was prepared to stand up, to work in the clinch, to go on the ground. I was prepared for everything, and I expected everything too. Like, my boxing coach says, look, you got a hard right, knock him out.
What's going through your mind when you land that initial punch and he goes down, kind of in slow motion? It looked almost like he was pulling guard. What are you thinking?
A little bit, I've made the mistake before of celebrating too early, but you couldn't help get that bit of butterfly that I had rocked him hard, and I just had to keep the pressure on until the referee stopped it.
A lot of people remember that you got an opportunity to return to the UFC short notice against Mirko Cro Cop in your home country of Australia. Do you ever think back to that? If you didn't get that opening, none of this would be happening to you.
You're absolutely right, or it might be happening a few years down the track, because I was fighting at the time, but only on the local circuit, and I wasn't in the UFC yet, but maybe it needed 2 or 3 more wins. So the fight with Mirko Cro Cop definitely put me back in there much sooner.
You're 41. How many more years do you want to do this for?
Hey, I'm 41 in October. So
they had it wrong.
No, it's the Americans. They flipped the date over. That's because right. I'm 5th of the 10th, but you thought it's anyway. Look,
someone's wrong. You're 40. I don't want to give you an extra year.
40, all right. I keep telling people, look, one of 3 things. If I lose more than I win, I'm going to give it up. If my body can't keep up with the training, I'll give it up. And finally, if I just don't want it anymore, I'll give it up. So at the moment, none of those 3 things are happening. I want it more than ever. I'm winning more. I feel the best I've ever at 40 years old, believe it or not. So I'm here to stay.
Final question. Is this even sweeter for you because of all the things Vinny said about you, saying that if you lost, you should be cut, talking about your jiu-jitsu? Does that make it even better for you?
Look, it does. It's not something I dwell on, what the opponent says about me, but yeah, I guess the last one kind of broke the straw that broke the camel's back.
Which one?
Where he said that if he doesn't beat me, he deserves to be cut. Well, I'm still here. On Monday, I don't know where you'll be.
Thank you very much. Amazing performance.
Thank you.